guys. So I wanted to come on today and just talk to you a little bit, have a little heart to heart. I know some of you may be on top of the world with your Posh business right now. Everything's going great for you. You're booking parties, your sales are awesome, team's doing awesome, and everything's great. And if that's you, then I am so excited for you, and that is awesome. Keep it going. And I love it, love it, love it. And then for some others of you, you might be feeling a little discouraged right now. Things may not be going so well for you. You may be having a hard time getting sales or even getting interaction or getting any interest. And so when that happens, it's very easy to kind of start letting those things get into your head. You start thinking, oh, maybe this isn't for me. Oh, maybe I can't do this. Nobody's going to be interested. Nobody's going to buy from me. This just isn't meant for me. All of those things start getting in your head when things are not necessarily going the way that you want them to. So you are the ones that I want to talk to a little bit today, because I know how this can be. Yes, I have had hard times in my business too. Every day, every month has not been easy. This business is a lot like being on a roller coaster ride. You have your ups, you have your downs, and then there's some times that you just keep going down, 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 down. But eventually you have to go back up, and it will happen. But the big thing you have to do is you have to stay consistent. Don't let those negative things get inside your head. Don't let them get you down. Don't think just because your business is not exploding and going great right now that it can't still get there. The important thing is that you're putting the effort into it every day. And when you do, then you will succeed. You just have to keep going. So maybe you're posting things and people are not responding and you're thinking, great, nobody's interested, nobody's responding. But let me tell you, behind the scenes, somebody has read that post and it is in the back of their head right now. Maybe they didn't like it. Maybe they didn't comment on it. You have no idea that they even saw it. But right now, that post that you made is in someone's mind. Now, they may not act on it this time, but the next time you post something, it's going to trigger again. Oh, yeah, I was thinking about that the last time she posted. Maybe they still aren't going to act on it that time. But let me tell you, by the time they see that post a couple more times consistently, and they see that you're out working your Posh business, eventually they're going to say, all right, I've seen this a couple times. This is going to be the time I like or comment. This is going to be the time I ask her for a sample. This is going to be the time I check it out a little bit further. This is going to be the time I go on and look at their website. It will happen. And it might be weeks down the road, and sometimes that's just the way it goes. But as long as you're being consistent and they're seeing consistency from you, that's what's going to be key. Now, when you get out and say you do a home party and you share the products with people, that is going to be huge. Maybe you're having a hard time getting a home party booked. Why don't you host your own party? Invite a few people over, even if it's just 2 or 3 people, and say, hey, would you like to just come over and maybe have some snacks and just play in these Posh products? I would really love to get your opinions on some of these. Don't word it like, hey, you want to come over? I'm having a Posh party. And they're automatically going to think, oh, I'm going to have to buy stuff. She's going to pressure me. But make it very impromptu, just like I just said. Hey, would some of y'all like to get together and come try out some of my Posh products? I really want to see what you all think of this. It's more of they're helping you out by trying the products and letting you know what they think. So put a little different spin on it, make it very impromptu. It doesn't have to always be a formal party. It can just be a, hey, let's get together and check out my Posh. The same thing goes for if you can't get a couple people together, one-on-ones are fabulous. Start thinking right now. All right, really, really think. I'm sure all of you can think of at least 2 or 3 people, probably more, but 2 or 3 people that if you sent a personal message to right now or texted and said, hey, can we get together for a coffee or something in the next week so I can show you a few of my Posh products and see what you think about them? How many do you think you could at least get to say yes? I really believe everybody would have at least one or two people that they know that would say, sure. Now, you're not saying, hey, let's get together so I can sell you some stuff. You're saying, let's get together for have a coffee. And if you don't mind, can I show you some of my Posh products? Because I really would love to see what you think about them. When you make it less formal, when you make it less intimidating, people are going to respond a little differently. Don't come off pushy. Don't come off salesy. Just be very casual and friendly about it. Hey, would you try this hand cream for me? Hey, what do you think of this body butter scent? It doesn't have to be pushy. It doesn't have to be salesy. We're sharing the products. We're not selling them. We are sharing them with people. So these things are ways that you can really just get out there and do it. Stay consistent with your posts, okay? Make sure you're not just sharing the stock photos and things like that. Make sure that you're sharing fun stuff about Posh too. If you're on my personal page, you saw I took a picture of me delivering my packages this morning, and just I'm happy and I'm smiling and I've got my Posh package and I'm excited to deliver it to my customers and I'm thanking them. If you get an award in the mail, take a picture of it and post it on your personal page. I'm so excited I just earned my 30-day props, or I'm so excited I just promoted to pink. Show them that. That's not salesy, but it's showing that you're doing something with your Posh business. Share those kinds of things. If you're lucky enough to go on a Posh trip, I just got back from the Grand Caymans, posted tons of pictures of me on that trip. People weren't looking at those posts as me being salesy or spammy. They were looking at those posts as, wow, she's doing great with her business. She's on a trip. And that's the kind of things you want them to see. When you get an award, when you get a prize, if I send you a prize, post a picture of it on your personal page. Oh my goodness, my premier sent me a little gift. Look, people are going to think that's awesome. People are going to flock to those things. Don't always just say, here's our special, $9 for this hand cream today. Here's our special, we've got these new bath bombs on sale, for sale, $15. Things like that. They don't always want to see that kind of stuff. People are programmed, if it looks like an ad, you're looking at a commercial. They're going to stroll right past it, right? When you watch TV, do you watch the commercials if you have to? I don't. I go right through them, right? So think of the same thing on your news feed. If people see things with price tags and things like that look like a commercial, they're going to scroll right past it, just like we do on the TV. But if they see a fun picture of you holding a product and you're excited, or if they see you've got a face mask on or something fun, or the picture even just has you in it and it's showing your excitement, that is going to catch attention, and people are much more likely to respond to something like that. So we've got ideas and ideas and ideas in the file section of this page. So check that out. One's 31 ways to share Posh. The other one's 4 ways, 40 days. Look at these ideas and really think of some things that you haven't tried yet, and get outside of your comfort zone and try some of these things. Because like I said, we're going to have our ups, we're going to have our downs, but we've got to keep trying. We've got to keep going out there until we find what works for us. And as long as you're staying consistent, as long as you don't give up, as long as you keep doing things, something is going to work for you. And when you find that something that works for you, you start getting your footing and you start getting your groove. You're going to feel more confident every single time. And sometimes it's not going to be easy. I mean, this business is not easy. If it was easy, then everybody would be doing it. And, it's just going to be this way. This is just the business, but you have to stay consistent. You have to keep going. Don't give up. There's going to be days you want to yell and scream and say, forget it, I'm not doing this anymore. It is going to happen, but then you have to say, you know what? If I really want to be successful with this, if I really want it to work, I have to keep moving on. I have to keep trying new things. I have to keep putting myself out there. Because if you're not putting yourself out there, if people don't know that you do Posh, if you're not getting in front of new people, if you're not getting Posh on new people, then your business is not going to grow. You need to really be doing things to get your business going. So look at those lists. Think of some of these ideas I just gave you and be encouraged. Get on fire, get pumped, and let's get out there and turn things around. Let's get that roller coaster going back up a hill, and have a great day. Bye, y'all.